There we go. That's good. Oh, I should be live on YouTube now. Rude Stags to follow. Alpha Facts to heart me. Right, make sure I'm live on YouTube. That I am. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's start this farm then. First need to empty out the stuff from Donkey Kong. You're welcome. Yeah, nice. Rude's nice. Alfie, thanks to go popular. Only issue, I don't remember where wool is. I don't think I marked it. Plant, sand. Okay, thanks for the same gifts that Alfie gave. Do I need to join? Q to join? Or can you just join? You can just join. Alfie, thanks the roses. There is no queue actually open at the moment, to be fair. Glass, concrete. I definitely have wool somewhere. I was wondering why I wasn't working, but it's because someone was joining. Mister. Sorry, Mr. Meister, thanks for the follow. What's that, Alfie? I've enabled sound alerts. There you go. That's so good, Nick. Oh, I will want down here. Fuel, that's my stone. I generally cannot remember where I put wool. Up all night again? Yeah, I saw you as tight. Well, I saw your messages like 6 o'clock. Which, considering I know you don't wake up at that time. You're on visitor. Yeah, I moved some people to visitor because of their inactivity in streams. Jacob, welcome to the YouTube stream, mate. You just woke up, nice. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Silly Nick. How's he silly for staying up all night? Oh, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I swear I put leather somewhere as well. I need to learn my chest. This is how unused to having things sorted I am. Redstone. I also need to do a couple of more signs, which would help me. How are you, Jacob? I'm good, mate. How are you? Maybe I don't have a leather thing. I suppose, oh, Mobley, of course I do. One of my oldest marked chests. Do you need anything done? I'm making a farm today. Because I have one in the snow biome, but when building Donkey Kong, I realised how annoying it was because it's not in the same chunk. So I want to build one right behind my house. So I'll need animals bringing over. It's up to you whether that's something you're interested in doing. Obviously, I need 2 of each. I don't think the current farm has every animal, though. I don't think we have pigs. But, of course, we need to have animals left over there as well. Best storage in Minecraft. To be honest, mate, that is a huge improvement over what I was rocking beforehand. Like this is massive. This is the most organized my storage has been in, well, a very long time, to be honest, mate. Why do I have so many ink sacks? Oh, because I need black wool and people gave me black wool. I don't need horse armor. Don't know what to do with that. I don't think you can turn horse armor into anything. I don't think you can melt it down, can you? Got a fucking fishing rod here as well. Not sure where I got that from because I don't use the fuckers. Not anymore. Daniel Z's. I think that's how I say your name. Welcome to the YouTube stream. How you doing, mate? Am I an Aussie? I'm definitely not an Aussie, mate. I'm from the UK. It's true this time, though, that question gets asked an awful lot. But no, I'm not an Aussie. Aaron, thanks for the follow on TikTok. And Mr. Nice Guy, welcome to my YouTube stream. Someone subscribed. Shine. I'm going to call you Shine. Thanks for the subscription on YouTube. And I see you in my chat as well. Welcome in. Alright. So the farm is going to go back here because then it will always be in my chunks. Like my dog is in my profile. To be honest, Aaron, I can barely see profile pictures on TikTok because of me being on PC when streaming. So to me, it just looks like a furry animal. So I'm going to assume it's a dog. Take your word for it. Rip my internet. I'm not kidding. The only issue where this farm is going to go is it's not the best land in the entire world. Might build a path up to the hill as well. I could have it 2-storied. Thank you for those that are liking the TikTok stream, by the way. I see the likes getting spammed quite heavily, actually. Leave that there for now, why not? Random block of cobblestone here. Or is this random? Is this a mob spawner, maybe? No, it's not as cool as I thought. What is this, though? Is this my house? Oh, it is my house. Fair enough. There's more cobble here. Used to tell people when they found mob spawners to build up with a block. I mean, it could just be someone who's took a very long way of going home. I wouldn't mind a mob spawner here. Never know. Always worth checking out. Although based on this must say new. It might have been once upon a time, but that leaves my map room now, so yeah, no. I'll leave these lights here though. At least then it won't have any mobs. That would have been a nice find, that would have been, to be honest. Mob spawner for your house. To be fair, I probably would have made an entrance to it, but I'd have left it as public as well. But yeah, I probably would have made a house entrance. If anyone wants to help with the farm, by the way, you are more than welcome. The only thing at the moment, really, is I'm going to need animals. So I need 2 of each. So if it's something you want to do, feel free to bring them over. It is literally on the sea, though, which is helpful. So there is boat travel. Douglas, welcome to the TikTok stream. Pay a toll. That'd be funny. From a UK government. Pay a toll to get into the mob spawner. It doesn't really need to look that good. It just needs to fill a purpose. Northampton. Can you join? You're more than welcome to, mate. You need to have Discord, though, to join the world. But thank you for the follow. If you have Discord, you're more than welcome to, mate. Are you from Northampton? I'm going to assume so based on the name. Didn't think someone called Northampton would follow me, but here we are. Been followed by a city. Minecraft farms by the sea. Let's have a look what comes up. See what people have done. Okay, it's just farms on the sea. That's not really what I wanted. Don't know why I'd put a farm on the sea. A zoo actually might be better. Who's that crouching next to me? I'm not surprised, Alfie. Minecraft Zoo by the sea. Okay, let me just go Minecraft Zoo. I'm thinking of doing it. I'm not really, as I said, I'm not really too fussed about it looking crazily good. I just want it to fill a purpose. I'm thinking 2 stories. Might be easier if it was day as well because it's a bit dark. Do I have stream mode off? I can hear Discord. I'd say I can see shadows, but yeah, it's because console now has shaders. Who the fuck is messaging like mad? Fuck off, mate. It's like, normally I don't mind having it off at this time of day because normally Discord servers are dead, the ones I'm in. But they're not. Why is Zach randomly joined my server? Caleb, don't let him through because I don't think he's here for a good reason. Zach isn't Northampton, or if it is, then he's on a second account, which just makes it even more dodgy. Someone eager to message Brandon. Well, it's general messages, not DMs. What? I think that said you're an. I have no idea what that name said. Actually, that's loads of gibberish. You're a something fan. I know that. Thanks for the follow. I don't know. I can't really read your name, but the type of the opacity on TikTok was not, or was 100%. Sorry. As if I don't know what you're saying, mate. I only speak English, so I don't know what you're asking about the world. You're asking something about the world, but I don't know what. I'll build a path on the seafront. Punisher I'm not, but I'm not allowed to join one for about 50 something days because I just left one. What the hell? Oh, and you having some internet issues this morning, mate? Having some major ones. Okay, it'd be okay to explain on text the guy on YouTube that it's English only, so I don't know what he's saying. He's saying he'll be able to Google Translate that at the very minimum. 23,770 slot machines. I tell you what would be cool. You know, when we get to, I say when we get to that, like, would it be extreme? But 77,777. If the world's still going by then, fuck me. But that would look like a really cool number, wouldn't it? Yeah, you got some mad winds where you are in. It's like 80 to 90 miles per hour winds in the Highlands, in the hills. You got some crazy winds today. Here it's just raining. Yeah, Scotland's mad at the moment. Right here, it's been raining all morning. Yeah. I think it ends, thankfully, just after my film finishes. So, when I come out, at least I won't have to get wet. Randomly showcase if I decide to email me about the Smurfs. Which is weird because it was last Monday I went to see the Smurfs. So, apparently they're looking forward to seeing me, but they've already seen me. Pex, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, they're asking, is it, they're based on that then, Care, they're asking, is it a server? And then they're asking for the server ID. But since they don't speak English, it's just best to just leave it at English only. That's one thing I never thought of. Is like, do actual servers have like massive SMP servers, not like fucking Hypixel or anything like that? Or do they actually have language restrictions? I assume not, because I don't know how you would do it. Unless you could make a bot automatically detect different territories, but that could easily be got around with IPs. Not IPs, VPNs. So a bit windy at me right now and rainy, but I think it's meant to get worse. Yeah, I know I was looking at I was downstairs and the weather was on. It was like crazy speeds for where you are. Well, Scotland, that is. My only issue being on multiple levels, if I do a pen on 2 levels, the animals might end up escaping. If it allows them to go over the fence, or the pen might look a bit bizarre. Is there actually any way you could trap animals without using fences? I don't think I use fences at the other zoo currently, but is there any way you can? Are there any cool ways of doing it? I mean, I literally said the words practicality over looks, and here I am trying to make a cool pen. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'll make my mind up here a little bit. No, I can't make the pens too big because then they won't work. They'll despawn. Oh, hello, Aiden's going over a bunch of sheep. We need somewhere to put them temporarily. Where's a good spot? I think. Hello, Morph. How are you? Where's a? I think over here is probably best. Around, obviously, you'll have to put a fence down or something. But you know, around in this flat area, this is probably best because it's flat, easy to manage, and nowhere near the build. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing all right. So I think around here, Aiden. Just leave the anyone else who might be helping. This is probably the best for the animals. There's actually a sheep here as well. I've got already a path up here. Thinking actually a nice pool of water would be quite cool here. And then maybe like a cheeky fountain. Could look quite nice. I get so sidetracked with builds. I'll be like building one thing and then I'll like randomly see something and then just move over. Put them in a hole now? Yeah, whatever you want to do with it. I don't think anyone will have a basement under there. I'd be surprised if someone's already built a basement in that area. Such a recent area. Say you make a pond and then put fishers and Alfie in there. Oh dear. Poor Alfie. Bro says, oh, Bro wants to be a fish. Alfie wants to be a fish, you heard it here. First. They can teach him how to swim. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Thought the start of this song was a Skype call. Skype, fucking hell. Skype's still a thing. I only asked that because like with the introduction of like Microsoft Teams and all that, and Discord being so widely used even outside of gaming and streaming communities. I'd imagine Skype isn't a primary platform anymore. Well, a decommissioned Skype, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Because of how many different platforms you now have that arguably are better than Skype. And as I already mentioned, with Discord being so widely used, via Discord, at the moment we are going to lose enhanced roles by the 6th of August. We need one more boost to stop that happening. The enhanced roles are the ones that make the roles have that pearlescent look on certain ones. Makes a big deal whenever we're going to lose something. So it was close to losing the actual server tag, but I boosted the server the other day to stop that happening. Path's looking a tiny bit straight. I mean, there could be a pen here, but it's over 3 levels. Which I think that's going to allow the animals to escape. That's the only issue. I kind of like the natural look. Well, that's a makeup advert. That was only 1 pen though. I'll say, and I'm thinking, so 1 pen there. Maybe a pen on the way up here, but then may make this. So Donkey Kong can overlook the entire of the animals. Whoever built this fucking cage or whatever I want to call this shit, it's in the way at the moment. I might bomb it. Hello, Riley. How are you? Darts. Yeah, Chaser's son, I think, has an alert. I might be wrong. Winter did. Are you sure Winter built this cage? He built the tent. I'm not too sure about the cage. Zolt, welcome in. How are you? Or Zolt, I don't know. What should I say that name? I'm bombing the cage. Someone can cry about it later on. But they're not being used for anything remotely useful. Literally just a 3. Like what are you? What needs to be 3 fences high, bro, to keep it in? Like, you don't even need it this high for a horse, bro, because the only way a horse is getting over this is if you manually make it jump. Hello, Matt. How's work been so far? Look at these 2 cunts. Well, that phrase could be used for quite a few people in real life, to be fair. So them 2 paths are going to connect somewhere through here. Not had 1 customer yet. That's not a great start, is it? What time do you finish? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go snooze again because there's not enough buildings around here because it's untouched land. 6 PM, but yeah. It is though, because it's so wet today, like, it doesn't really make sense to get your car washed today. You see in the castle, I have not. I didn't know you'd start building it. Well, if I had fireworks, I'd go fly over to it. There are monsters nearby. Where? Never experienced that in this room. I hadn't put in the bed in other places. I'd imagine there's monsters upstairs. Was it can't be a phantom because we slept. You just want to go again. There we go. Can't drive. My car isn't able to drive me, but I'll make it possible. I'll come visit you. What are you doing on my tree, Alfie? Jinu, thanks for the follow. Right, my Twitch crashed one more time, rearranged Tom Clancy's insides. That's wild. But down the quality, mate. You can also turn low latency mode off. William, welcome in. How are you, mate? Yeah, turn off low latency might be a shout. How's stream going? It's been okay. Not too early to speak about it. I forgot where I was building this castle. I think it's down here. I think it's down here. Oh, look at me. Fucking hell, bro has been busy. Bro has been busy, mate. Jesus. Alright, fucking hit the target, bro. Chill out. You know, bro, I have to get my Stampy shoes on me and start fucking attacking you at this rate. I'm just trying to recreate fucking Stampy's like, entire lovely world here at this castle here. I actually like this, to be fair. It's a good start. I like how there's just one... There's an entire black castle and there's one random pink tree. I haven't heard them all. It's the first thing that came to my head, to be honest, with a castle. Might have to make a new Rose Hill for Remembrance Day this year. I definitely want to do it again because it was a really cool thing to do. And surprisingly, actually not, on touch wood here, not been griefed, which I would be a bit concerned if you want to grief a memorial for remembrance, but yeah, pretty good. Still got the super slow trains until Minecraft makes it so you can actually go fast on rails again. But that's cool. What, the Rose Hill? Oh, there's a dark wolf there. Bro's fucking tame. Bro's like literally spreading the land. I'd actually tame that, right? I've had bones. Yeah, and last November I said around Remembrance. I think it was the day before Remembrance and the day after. So 3 days. Any follows all equal to Rose. And I think it was... there was like different amounts of bits and subs as well. Like anything that basically happened equal to Rose in some way. But every follow that we got, which was quite a lot on TikTok at the time, would equal a Rose. So yeah, that's how this ended up being created. And then later on in the year, we built... Oh, fucking hell, bro. All right, mate. Okay, mate. And then later in the year, we built the train through it. So we moved the roses to different blocks. Bobby Nash, welcome in. And Ominous, welcome in. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do... Maybe you could do it on that hill, actually, this year. Because then it's like both hills have roses on. This hill's got to be the most bizarre hill. Oh, if I didn't know better, I'd think a wither's gone through it, to be honest. In fact, I don't actually remember it being this open when building the rail, but then at the same time, I just struggle to believe a wither would have avoided the blocks so easily. Who knows? I also struggle to believe that this wither was tamed in just one area. Or contained, sorry, not tamed, contained. It was, I don't know, it's not a wither we've spawned. So I'm not saying it's a wither. But if I didn't know better, I'd think it would be one. But equally, this world has a bunch of weirdly generated structures thanks to it being so old. I mean, there's literally a floating island here, which I've always said I think would make a really cool... If someone knew how to build really well, I think this could make a really cool base. This entire area. The graphics are sick. It's only on PS5, but with the quote-unquote shaders. But I'm sure Mojang will appreciate that. Bedrock? Yeah, I'm on Bedrock. Lovely chunk voids. I'm glad that glitch stopped. I'm so glad that... Although the issue is it lives on in terms of... There's a lot of... Well, there's still one that's actually in the world. Fears, I don't want to cover it up, because if I cover it up and someone digs down, they're going to hit the void. Hence me not wanting to cover it up. So it's just better to leave it as it is. I mean, don't be right, it would be funny to let people die to it, but not that cruel. There we go. You want to join the world? If you want to join, you need to join our Discord, mate. Got the cricket on. The cricket's on a Monday. In the wet. I'm missing something. Is it a rerun? Honey, wake up. Brzndz is alive. Brzndz has been alive for 50 minutes. But, you know, it's all good, Daniel. It's all good if you've just woken up. How are you doing, Daniel? How was football yesterday, mate? Daniel's pie reviews are back, by the way, for those who know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you're missing out. I have to admit, Scotland has some of the most interesting pies in the UK, 100%. Oh, they seem to put anything in a pie. There's pies that I've never heard of until Daniel's videos. He can review my pie. Well, that's just... He got a leg cut after the Hibs first goal. How did that happen? I've heard of bruises from celebrations and stuff like that. I've never heard of a cut. That one's a new one on me. I've actually, to be fair, I've never been injured in a football celebration yet. Which is, I know I'm definitely going to get injured in one. I can't say about my dad, but I've been quite successful in avoiding it. I've injured other people, though. I injured other people. I need the guy I sit next to at Forest. I can't remember the game or why I celebrated so much. It wasn't last season. It was the season before. There might have been something to do with relegation surviving. I remember accidentally throwing when I jumped on, I accidentally threw my fist out. And I was probably like that close to like twatting him on the head. Like, I was super, super close to taking him out. Thankfully, I've known him like as long as I've been a season card holder, so it wouldn't have, even if I did twat him, it wouldn't have ended up like being a full-on fight. Which, to be fair, I've never had actually people fighting during celebrations anyway. Let's go to the grass. Knock someone out at that point. I mean, to be fair, it could have. It could have. I feel like if you chinned someone correctly, It wasn't intentional. Speaking of Forest, though, this time in 2 weeks, we would have completed the first game of the season. Which means likely if I'm live 2 weeks on Monday. Hard to tell because we're not on that week's schedule yet. But if I am, I'll be speaking about Forest likely. We got another pen here. So about 3 pens. I didn't expect it to take up so much space. Although the main ones I mainly want sheep, to be fair, because that's always the one that I always need, wool. Got to push that hard because we sat with block 7, which are the Hibs Ultras, so it was absolute limbs. Yeah, I love that. Pushing the seat in front of such 4 spaces again, that's fair enough. I've had situations where I've ended up a few seats. The last time it mainly happened was Bramall Lane. When Yacey scored a late equaliser header. That was in the championship. And the entire crowd just rushes forward. That was good. I've also had my dad pick me up and then my leg got trapped in a seat. That was against Derby, Jack Hobbs, a long time ago. He picked me up and then when letting go, my leg ended up down the seat gap. An interesting manoeuvre to get out of that, to be fair. Good old Bramall Lane. I'm sure Matt would. Matt appreciated that getting mentioned. Got pushed onto the pitch and they made me play. Oh, must be Sheffield Wednesday. They're desperate for anyone to play at the moment. Speaking of this Friday, yeah, just before the... Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, shit, I'm definitely getting blocked by a creeper. I don't know why I do this. Wait, what am I doing? Kayla with the 10 gifted subs. I've no idea where that came from, but if you're a sub, get yourself wiggling. Wiggle with me. And why can't I wiggle this one? I'm like broken. There we go. Like I'm fucking broken this morning, mate. I think. Caleb, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, mate. Big W's, 20 for the month. We have completed a quarter of the Twitch. Oh, what the hell is this scene? Oh, plane. Don't mean to count that one. Completed a quarter of the monthly goal as well. That's the big W's. We're on 127 subs. Big W's. Oh. Some cunts decide to attack me. It's not a creeper, though. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it. Speaking of, why has someone built a platform? Wasn't here last time I was on the world. What is someone doing here? It's a signal or something. What the fuck? This world never fails to amaze me with some of the things that people do. Fair enough. Whoever did that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the fuck that means, but nice. I want to make a dirt house. I know some of these holes are fucking... These holes here, I'm not too sure, but some of the holes around here will be Enderman. I knew that creep was exploded, but that's all good because I'm extending the hill out here anyway. Bizarre, 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 I tell you. Is he loose? He better not be, bad to say. Who's that trying to move under Brandon's scarf? I mean, to be fair, people will be able to move in my house soon. The rooms will be open shortly. It's first come, first serve, though. Not had anyone living here since pre-2021. But, got this room here, which the only issue is you have to deal with that one. That logs. And then, I'm not too sure. They go up to the tower. But I'm also going to build some other rooms down in here as well. To be fair, I don't think I need to do anything to this room anymore. I put doors on it. But I think someone could actually move into it, yeah, because I did the flowers. Mate, look at that. I love the arena now. Still want to do maybe a few tweaks to it, and I still need to finish off some of the blocks, but the arena looks like an actual arena now. It doesn't look like a random circular building that was plonked. Well, essentially, it was plonked, but by me. Nick built it, but I plonked it in the location. So at least now I made it blend in. To be fair, I don't know. Does anyone want a room right now? I was going to announce it, but I might. Who wants a room? If you do have a room, just to clarify how it will be, you are allowed in my house, willy-nilly. So it's quite a privilege because it's always been against the rules to call my island. Not that I really care now. People just seem to waltz onto my island whenever, so I just kind of gave up. But yeah, you will be allowed in the house whenever you want. So you can do whatever you want with the room. I'm not bothered. Just don't change the exterior of the house, please. But you do whatever you want with the room. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to pick people. Before it just kind of happened naturally. Wind here is so windy. Yeah, it was on about this to Aiden. Like, you've got 80 to 90 miles per hour winds on the hills in like the Highlands hills. And then I think 50, 40, 50, 60 on like the mainland. Can I stay? You can stay in my room. You can sleep on the egg. I have a very pointy bed. I have a very weirdly designed room, I think. Stone rose. And that was a rose that spawned on a stone that apparently was rare. Apparently. What's in there? Oh, music disc collection. Speaking of that, this video has actually done bits. A couple of people seem to be crying about the fact I didn't put Pig Step in the top 10. Like, got some kid who replied to every message saying, bro, where's Pig Step? Bro, where's Pig Step? Bro, where's Pig Step? I was like, calm down, bro. Like, this is Pig Step, mate. It don't even sound that good. It don't even sound that good. I want a lot of them, though. I don't want the Pig Step. Anyone got any ideas on how to pick who should have the room? I mean, there's gonna be more than one room, but this is the only room that's ready. I want it decorated though. Like, if you're having it, like, I don't want you to leave it as an empty shell. I don't. Kid needs to get a grip. I know. On a trusted base, I suppose. What do you mean? Oh, who like I trust. I don't really think anyone was gonna like rob my shit. There isn't really anything to rob that anyone doesn't already have. Auction. What? Pay for the room? I don't want to pay for the room. Who's always support? Well, who's actually going to do something? Who's going to do something with the room for a start? Again, you have free reign. I'm not bothered. When I last did this, someone made a cocaine room. So, Finn Wright, welcome in. How are you? I don't think I can say that word, but on TikTok, but who cares? On TikTok, but who cares? I say one dirt. Pay one dirt. Who actually wants it? Other than Aiden and Alfie both wanted it. Business starts at 2 diamonds. To make a race from the spawner. Well, that's not a bad idea. Finn, right, thanks for the YouTube sub. I appreciate it. That's not a bad idea. No elytras, though. Alfie's not even in the world, though. That's the thing. Like, at least he's actually in the world. Alfie is here wanting it, but he's not even in the world. How do you join? You need to have Discord to join, mate. There is going to be more rooms, but it's not necessarily a priority of mine yet. Guest, welcome in, and Sigma, welcome in. How are you both? I have a video idea. What's the video idea? Make them cuddle up. Split the room in half. Alfie can have that one if you want, then I can wait. Alright, fair enough. Alright, Alfie then. Aiden's kindly gave you this room. I think this will be the biggest room, though. That is probably the only advantage of it. Someone can live under the stairs, by the way, funny enough. I do have an under the stairs. If someone really wants to live under a staircase, I have this room here. If you want to be Harry Potter, that is an option in this house. That's Riley's room. Just chuck him in there. The idea is play the Witherstorm mod. I have absolutely no idea what that is. I have an idea of what it could be. The thing is though, mate, my YouTube channel's not even based around mods. It's based around update videos and ranking videos with a couple of SMP videos. So, just trying to get the most XP. You also play Minecraft. Nice. What XP you on right now? Oh no. Guess what? What Wes? What do you want to tell us? Basically like the Wither, but with a command block on the chest. I mean, yeah, fair enough, mate. It's just like, as I said though, like nothing on my YouTube is about mods. Guess, thanks to follow. And the weather gets bigger and bigger. Fair enough, mate. But yeah, as I said. Are there any more hardcore vids? I'd like to. I'd like to like carry on that hardcore series. Because I still have the world, because I still have Java installed. I don't think Java's updated, but I still have it installed. I'd like to do more challenge videos, like the abandoned island or whatever it was called, stranded island, or whatever. We're not allowed to touch the water. I'd like to host ideas, but I don't have any people, like enough people. Like to host an idea, you need like to have a crazy amount of people, I think, to really make it work. I'd like to host an idea on a Minecraft challenge. How to make a thread? What do you mean? It's kept. That was funny. It's kept building. It's kept building Alfie. Do you mean bullying? Oh, bullying Alfie. Yeah, just say bullying Alfie. My bad. Oh yeah, the killer. Oh yeah, I remember that killing Alfie. The first video that did pretty well, to be fair. It'd be quite cool to do a video where it was more like, as I was hosting it, there's loads of little islands, and there's a certain amount of people on each island. And then I kind of commentate over what everyone's doing. That makes sense. And then they can do stuff to earn benefits. And then after a grace period falls, they can attack each other. But at the same time, like, I need more people than... Because even if you like limited each island to 2 people and had 3 islands, that's still 6 people. Not like a Sky. It's similar to Sky. It would be like Sky Wars, but I'm on about like islands actually in the water. So like it's just 3 abandoned islands. Each island has like different stuff. How do you make a thread in Discord? I don't really use Discord threads, but on PC you can just. What was it like with an individual? I don't really know, mate. To be honest, I don't use threads to know. Honest with you. Matt, that looks banging, mate. I've just seen the food chat. Mods, can we clear out read this channel first, please? Hello, Nuke. How are you? Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, literally. It'd have to be on Bedrock, though, because... as much as Java would provide more options, there's very little Java players. So if I just did it Java only, then it would automatically limit the amount of people again to even less. So it'd have to be a Bedrock thing. Because there's more Bedrock people in my streams than there are Java by a long shot. According to someone in my Twitch chat, you just do /Fred for that guy who was asking on YouTube. Maybe I have an idea of what I could do. Hello, Red Leon James. I was bound to fit. Look good. Daniel's redeemed king of the room. He's currently king, Matt. I'm going to do that like on PC. I just went escape to go on the menu, but I'm not on PC. King of the room. I just shrunk my TikTok chat by like a crazy amount. It's like went super tiny. I realised I can't join. Womp womp. Let's add Daniel there. You think you're the king? I'm the king. Nick A30. Fucking Nick A30. Where's Daniel? There he is. Right, I'm gonna. Is there an issue? I think this will be too like tall / blocky. You have all the animals for me, lovely. Thank you, Aiden. What's the code? I've looked in the Discord. If you've just joined the Discord, you won't have the code, mate, because you need to do the steps in the Discord. So if you've looked through the Discord, like you've said, then you will know the steps you need to complete. Let's go Azalea, why not? No, just kill it in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Felt like I need to sneeze. I hate that. I hate when you think you need to sneeze and then you can't sneeze. Not the worst feeling in the world. Oh, fuck's sake. Big Donkey Kong. Yeah, he's still there. The issue with this is like... I look weird. If I do it like that... I said I want practicality over looks. The reason I'm thinking of building it this big is because of the different layers. I don't know. I want to add gaps for the people touch you walking. Anything else needs doing done? For this, no. Because I'm still currently figuring out how I want the pen to look. This is like what I didn't want to see. I don't like that. It looks weird. What are you building? I'm currently playing around with building a quote-unquote zoo. But it's not really meant to be a zoo. It's just mainly so I can easily farm animals. But I'm currently playing around with pen ideas. What's being pinged on Discord again? He's illegally trafficking sheep. That sounds so bad. It makes me think I've got a cartel of sheep, mate. put gap there. Put that there. Can you play a Sigma, bro? I've already said no. So yeah, the answer's no, mate. Should I put the answer to 3 questions below steps to questions? Yes, if you don't mind. Once you've done that, my mods will let me know, and then the mod. Sorry. Once you've done that, the mods will pass you, and then you'll get access to the rules channel in the Discord. You need to read that, and then once you've done that, my mods will let me know, and that's when we give you access to the Minecraft world. I'm mean. Womp womp. Newsflash, you don't get everything you want in life, mate. Doesn't play a Minecraft mod. Makes me mean. God fucking hell, this generation. You are mean. Didn't tuck me into bed last night. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not cold outside at the moment. Not yet. A few more months and it will be. Generations, all types of fucked. You're not wrong, my friend. You're not wrong. Now you are the mean guy. Sigma Seek, as you choose to call yourself. I'm be brutally honest with you, mate. I just don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, mate, like, no matter what I do, someone will find an issue. I found that out the hard way on social media, so I may as well just make it my mission to piss everyone off because you do that anyway. So I'm not really bothered, mate. You play your Minecraft mods, and I'll enjoy playing Minecraft the way I want to play, mate. Nice looking sword. That is an interesting comment. The womp womp is personal. Okay. Well, I'm back, Caleb. I did, apparently, Lumi. I did. Didn't see the name originally. What? Put Papa's Whip. Well, that should be enough entrances to hopefully stop people breaking in. Really not too sure on this pen idea, but since I'm building for function over looks, I'm not too bothered. Yeah, Finwright is okay to be approved, Caleb. He's in my YouTube channel right now. Don't even look that bad. It's not great, but it's not gonna win any medals anytime soon. But that's all right. The only issue is you can't put lanterns above leaves, can you? Know? He's passed now, right? When he's read the rules, let me know. I could just put fences around. They don't connect to stone things. What about Red Leon? No, he already knows. I don't even need to explain that one to him. So yeah, he can be in the Discord. Just don't give him the MC role. He's okay to be in the Discord. There's no issue with that. But I don't need to explain anything to him. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Oops, wrong button. Leave that like that. Yeah, I remember I was just hoping. No. You can hope, but things don't change when you don't even tune into streams, mate. So I have no reason to change the restrictions on you. I think having bits sticking out actually would help a little bit. Skip this. Need to go for a drink break soon. That's a much smaller pen, so probably do this one as a chicken pen. Need to go and grab some more azalea as well. Put a lantern there. This is going to be a bit dark, that's the only issue. Right, when you're coming over this week, I'm putting us away. Bro, I'm on the other side of the country from you this weekend, mate. Bro's vibing, he's at the house himself. Oh, I don't know. It's very blocky. That's the only issue with this one. It's very blocky. I say that a lot for a game that's made of blocks. Parents off to Morocco 3 nights. Oh, that's pretty sick, that. I don't lie. Can have me instead, Nick. I think he'd barricade his house sooner rather than let you in, mate. Actually, not too bad from here. It's a lot better than just being an empty land. Hello, Oliver. How are you, mate? Says I need to make a thread, but I tried to make one. It keeps... I don't know where you keep getting this thread thing. You don't need to make a thread in my Discord server, mate. You shouldn't be able to make one either because it should be only limited to mods. Which is probably why it's erroring, but you don't need to create one. Oh, I don't have any normal azalea. Does anyone in the world happen to have normal azalea leaves or not? Finroy, you just need to go to the rules channel, mate, and click the thumbs up. Why does... Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Confused why staff looked a bit empty, but it's because Q is unmodded, that's why. I'm glad to say you're good, Oliver. That's good. Gonna get a piece of string and thread it for him. Think I do it at my shop. 9% sure I do. Oh, fantastic. I didn't read your advert about the creeper farm map, but is that all fully done? Is Finwright all verified? Nice one. Finwright can have the Minecraft code then. Finwright, in a second you'll be able to have the code to join. You just need to scroll down and you'll see the channel. Weather horrible today, yeah. It's pissing it down here, to be fair, mate. It's even worse here in Scotland. I like windmills. The windmills in Minecraft are so aesthetically pleasing. It's been a year since this world went from the roads to this now. Not almost a year. So glad. I prefer it a lot better. It's been a year of complete change in the world. Yeah, you do, Matt. Lovely. I'll buy 2 stacks, but I might need another stack. I'll see. Code roll given. Nice. Yeah, Finwright, you have the code. Just scroll down Discord. Sound break, it's freezing cold. Well, I take advantage of it because I know after today it's meant to be dry for like 2 weeks. Not really too warm, like 25 I think is the max temp, but it's meant to be just pure sunshine the next 2 weeks. It'll be useful eventually, yeah. It's because I like the flower azalea, but because azalea is not the same texture as oak, you can't use it with oak. Well, you can, it's just not going to look great. And there's no disadvantage to using just basic azalea. Dundee might have the worst fans in the entire world, by the way. They only saw like 3 or 5 times a game. Even when they score the goal, Hibs are still brutally out. Yeah. So there's a lot of teams I can actually say the same about in English football, to be fair. Ashton, mate, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Not seen you in a while. What am I doing? How you... No name. What? I don't know what you're saying, mate. I'm not even trying to read that. I don't know what you're saying, lad. Anyone got bricks? Oh, okay. I think I have probably the tiniest amount, mate. It's very insignificant. Parser, welcome in. How are you? Parser Minecraft. In 4 days, vape free. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Whenever someone joins at the moment, it's like... This game seems to switch its glitches. Oh, you have... it was actually run quite well today, other than the fact when people join. Ashton, can you play? Yeah, you just need to have Discord, lad. Have you been in the world before, Ashton? I don't know. Right. Finwright, where are you at? No, then yeah, you just need to join Discord, Ashton. Alright. Finwright, are you... Let me give it a tap. Finwright, can you read these signs here, please? These are just the world-specific rules. Then do what? Once you're in the Discord, it'll explain what you need to do, mate. Is there anything I need to get rid of? That one. No, that's all good. Quinn is doing football. Nice. Is this guy alive? I need you to follow me, mate. See that? Oh, he doesn't understand my language. No, he does not. Where do I join Discord? The link in my bio, or you can add my Discord. Do you have Twitch, Ashton, mate, or not? It's easier on Twitch. Sorry to get a new phone case. I have one of those that cover the front and back, and I've dropped a phone yesterday and the front is cracked. Sometimes when you press something, it doesn't register. Oh dear. Yeah, Twitch. It's easier to join Ashton May on Twitch because there's a link that gets you directly into it. But there's a link on TikTok as well, but some people say they can't see it. What does this guy do? He doesn't seem to be doing anything. Battered him in the YouTube channel. Only seems to move when I tap him. It's like when your mate's had one too many, this is. Yeah, I get you can't... Okay. You... need to... Hello, Ashton May. Can someone put the link in the channel for him? Finn right now tomorrow for... Yeah, he's in. Hello, Ashton May. Yeah, just join that link there, lad. Oh, I hate it. It's delayed by a lot. Fucking hell, what is delayed by? Like 10 minutes? Right. Jesus, bro. Like, that is a crazy delay. I've never seen a delay that bad. Finn, whenever you hear this in the, like, 10-year future, it might be worth refreshing your stream, my friend. Holy moly, I've never known a delay that bad. Whereas I just heard about the wall of rules. Jesus. I said that ages ago. I have never seen a delay that's like that long. I've seen minute delay. I've seen 2 minutes, I think, but I've never seen like it's like 5-minute delay almost. Maybe from Mars for real. Wi-Fi stuck in the 1920s. I know my YouTube stream doesn't even get running the same quality that Twitch does. And YouTube put more effort into getting rid of that. All right. Finn, right, you're allowed to go anywhere in the world as long as you stay within 10,000 blocks of spawn. Just don't go in other people's houses. That map is just as a little guide so you can come back to where everyone is if you get lost. There's some food. You now have member, so you can now go build a house. If you want to build, just make sure the land is not occupied. So make sure the land's empty before building on it. And as I said, don't go into people's homes. If there's not a sign that says public, you're not allowed in. If it says public, you are allowed in. Alfie, can I buy some food for me now as well, please? I don't know how you guys live with like stream mode off. Cheers. I don't believe that for 2 seconds, mods. I don't believe that for 2 seconds, my friends. Well, I've put a sign saying public well, on your house. I mean, then essentially they're allowed in. Mods, I'll let you deal with it. If you keep saying that, then don't let him through because I don't believe it. So I'm not going to keep in messaging in Discord, but if you guys can sort it, that'd be great. Well, Alfie set up his beacon. Look at him, bro. Bro thinks he's the main character, bro. He's got his beacon in his house. Main character Alfie. There was a beacon, by the way. I do have them for sale. If you give me 25 diamonds, I'll give you one. I have nether stars. I don't think I have beacons, but you can make a beacon with a nether star. Or you can go kill the wither, but that's up to you. I've just thought I might build a host of people who haven't got a bed / room. That'd be good if we had commands that could make you teleport, because the only issue is the world's that vast. Unless they're literally in that vicinity, it's not going to make a difference. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Personally, for me, who's always on the move, I wouldn't mind more beds in more areas, because people seem to go in the house and they don't have a bed. I'm not too sure how. But I do think its purpose might be a little bit flawed. I don't know where I put them fucking buckets. Yeah, I'm not trying to kill the idea, Daniel. I think it may have a purpose. I just think unless someone is literally where the quote unquote hostel is, it loses its purpose. I just see Alfie in my house. You can join back, but you will. If you don't join back in stream, Finright, you will be on visitor. Just to clarify, to have member off stream, you have to earn my trust. So it's up to you, mate. I'm live with Minecraft tomorrow as well. Not tomorrow, Thursday, sorry. Not tomorrow. I should actually clarify as well for the regulars. I'm not making a whitelist or a blacklist for the world whilst I'm away, so it will just be you're allowed on. Because it's so easy to get rid of people's perms now. And because I have the portal as well, although I don't have very good Wi-Fi where I am. But I'll be able to just go somewhere where I can get Wi-Fi. If it's emergency. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is if anyone plays up, I'll just be able to boot them from the world anyway. Four streams off half a century, yes, on the stamps. Yeah, as I said, you can be. What I'm trying to say to you is, if you're in the world whilst I'm streaming, you will have perms. But you said you needed to charge, so you charge your laptop. So what I'm saying is, if you leave now but can only join back outside of stream, you will only be on visitor. So until you earn my trust, you won't have member when I'm not streaming. If that makes sense, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can join back, that's not a problem. It's just that if you join back when I'm not streaming, you will only be on visitor. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Where would your bricks be, bro? He's raiding my fucking house. If there's any, it won't be marked because it's so insignificant. It's such an insignificant amount. Yeah, Donkey Kong is sexy, isn't he? I'm glad I changed a couple of the blocks. Very good build, whoever did it. They just, in my opinion, used some of the wrong blocks. Found them, nice. We're trying to make plant pots, aren't you, Alfie? I guarantee it. I put a Scar visitor. What is going on in Discord, mate? This is why I have stream mode on. Like, fuck me. What in the? Let me put the fucker back on, bro. All I'm hearing is ding 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 ding. I don't know. I don't know how people live without it on. We're at side trying to defend Marvel Rivals here, bro. The game's literally a game for gooners, mate. When I saw what Sue Storm looked like, I was like, what the fuck? Game is literally for gooners. I'm absolutely on PC because yeah, I'm just load up on Google. It's hella annoying on that Minecraft Bedrock. Chicken jockey, T minus T, or whatever that's meant to be. Thanks to follow. Yeah, I've sorted that out. So I need to put you as operator, I think, on it, Matt, on this world. Well, that was a fucking shit hiding spot, wasn't it? Let me go grab some buckets. Big service mute all notifications. It's not a bad idea, but I can't be asked to go through each server doing that. Once upon a time, I used to have the counting channel in our in my Discord muted though. I don't anymore, but I used to. Who is playing fucking tunes in my house, Alfie, bro? You better not be using my jukebox. He's not, to be fair. Well, I'm playing Tears, bro. I'm what? Kimbro's in here, like, vibing with tunes. Like, over 10k notice. If I left a lot of servers, but I used to have that as well. I don't think I said, Matt, was that I need to put you as operator in the world. What am I coming in there for? Buckets, that's it. Is that on phone though, Daniel? See, on phone, I just let the notifications come through because when I'm on the move. Like, how much shit always kicks off in Discord. It doesn't off. In all fairness, we've not really had anything big happen, but there's always something going on. So I never like being incognito away from it for too long. Where'd buckets be? I'll sort it out for you. There we go. I need a piss, so I'm gonna go BRB. I want to get a drink as well. I'll let you enjoy looking outside the window. Not to be too long, my friends. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Lord help us. Bro, Louis just... Louis don't like anyone this morning, I tell you. Louis is not happy with anyone. Oh, not this guy. What was he on my screen for? Look at that. Look at that pedo Tash. Type of guy you see at the school gates. Poor winter. Poor Daniel. This guy's back in now. Oh yeah, Caleb, look at the look in the group chat, by the way. On Instagram. And the one with the one that literally says Caleb, the one I've said is you. I need someone else to sleep. Alright, go and check it. Someone else go in bed, please. Oh, that's being nice. Thank you. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Oh, no. The Lego set I've ordered is coming with every. Oh, no. Apparently between 4:30 and 6:30 today. But yeah, I ordered it on Saturday. That's the Harry Potter one that I brought that I put in the Discord, you know, with the art and it gets blown up. Hey, here's the other one I ordered. I ordered Toad's tent. I said I wanted it. There's another one that's Toad's pie, but it's a little bit more than I want to pay at the moment. It's 25. And I also brought this for myself at Tesco. The donut bun. I want this for a while. Dumbledore's Phoenix I put in the Discord. He's there. He's up there. But he's smaller than Groot. I can put him at the top. I've still got the DC set to build. But I'm thinking of putting the DC set over here. In front of the Elgato stuff. And then obviously I'll have the Harry Potter set to build. Dame Scoo. Thanks for the follow. How are you? I've definitely pronounced that wrong. But I'm thinking of rearrange this entire backdrop, to be honest, a little bit. Caleb gave me an idea of his... He didn't actually give me the idea intentionally. But with the, like, things he's ordered... Can I play? Sure, you need to have Discord, though. I hate water in, like, quote-unquote shaders. That parcel, though, that I've ordered is 100% going to end up with a dinted box in it. Oh, Silento coming here with the Prime sub. Subs, get yourself wiggling, please. Silent, thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. 28 months. That means you're 2 months off the new badge. Good wiggle, that subs. Fair play. Fair play, my friends. Oh, I don't like that. Schedule's been everywhere. Keep missing stream. It rides you alive. You're all good. If you to be fair, if you have like Instagram or Snapchat or anything like that, I post lives. I have group chats there, and I post when I'm live there as well. You're in the Discord. Just do the steps in the Discord, my friend, and then you'll be able to have notifications off that. Fair enough. What do you do? What to do to get member in the realm? Right, you've got member in the realm, mate. I was getting a drink when you joined, mate. But no, you're all good. To be fair, I've not really been streaming much anyway. And I've got a week off after Friday's stream. I'm live Thursday, Friday, and today. Schedules in the Discord. And then I'm off until whenever. I'm not decided I'm going to come back live yet. But I'm off between the 9th and the 16th, though. That's for sure. That looks really shit. I don't like that. Oh yeah, speaking of something, reminds me of Fortnite. What did you all think to that Fortnite event? I think there was one on Saturday. I was getting beaten up in Mario Party. I'm not going to talk about Mario Party at the weekend. I mean, I can't remember the last time I won Mario Party, to be honest, but mate, it was shocking. I had one of the worst Mario Party games I've ever had in my life. It was a very bad performance. Well, I say bad performance. I just didn't get a break. To summarize, I didn't get to leave the start of the map. I left the start of the map a total of 2 times throughout the entire game. This was a 20-turn game, by the way. I didn't get to leave the start. Other than 2 times. Because it's one of the GameCube. It was Mario Party 4 we played. And to get out, it rotates every go. It's hard to describe without showing you. And essentially, I kept on getting on the wrong end of the rotates. I still managed to get 3 stars, though. So, you know, fair play to me. Give myself a pat on the back for that. But it wasn't enough to win. But I barely I could play that map right now and it'd be a new experience to me. That was how little I explored. Chance, it was just it was just one of them, Lumi, where I just couldn't catch a break. It's hard, as I said, hard to describe, but I basically did not get to leave the start of the map essentially, other than 2 times. But I still got 3 stars, just wasn't enough to win. And then we played Mario Kart Double Dash, which didn't go much better either, but in all fairness, my controller was not working for some of the races. Some of the races, it kept making me permanently turn right, which is, you know, pretty much makes racing impossible. Gotta go, got a job, that's all good, Morph. You have a good rest of your day, mate. Felt like Chapter 1 style event, honestly, was fine with. Wish they don't promote it as such a huge event, though. Law is consistent again after like 2 years, no bonus. That's fair enough. Yeah, I wasn't that bothered about it. I mean, I was busy Saturday anyway, but there ain't no way a Fortnite event was going to be picked over Minecraft. I won't be picked over Minecraft, but there's no way I was going to pick a Fortnite event over Mario Party and Mario Kart Double Dash, to be honest. Oh, mate. Oh, we've got to speak. I need Kiki in the stream, actually. I might have to wait until Thursday. But Tesco workers are the most annoying human beings in the world. Genuinely, I've never been so annoyed when shopping on like ever. Bit of context. I went shopping on Saturday. And we went first thing in the morning. And you think, oh, okay, who's going to annoy? Probably kids, because obviously everyone's off. Kids didn't annoy. Then you think, oh, okay, old people. Old people didn't annoy. What the fuckers who did annoy was the workers. You know, the ones where they go picking stuff up for like house orders. They go around picking shit. There was I can't even count how many different individuals there was. They were everywhere. It was like ants. It was like I invaded an ant's nest. And they were just constantly getting in the way. I've never been so stressed when shopping ever. In my entire life. They were the most annoying people ever. I've got to have a word with Kiki about it. But honestly, it was awful. Generally awful. What I will say, though, is Tesco food was banging. And is banging that we've still got. So, fair play, Tesco, but fucking nightmare of a shop. There was one guy who was like going around at like fucking 100 miles per hour as well. No fucks given. But yeah, pain in the arse it was. Pain in the arse. Okay, that will do. Need to add some trees as well. It's very green around it. That's my issue as well. Didn't watch it. Was Silent the only person who watched the event? I think Alfie did. I don't know. Fortnite's really fell off on it. This is the first time in the entire Fortnite's life that I've actually thought Fortnite's dead. No, like, people have said it for a long time, but like the numbers do the talking. I suppose the numbers are still good for Fortnite, but well, they're okay. But it just feels so dead. Like anyone I don't know. As I said, I think I said this in the stream. I don't know anybody who plays the bloody game. And even when you stream it, like it's like barely. Or when I see it on Twitch as well, you barely get any people watching. Even on Twitch generally, like it's so many other games that I don't even know this had Azalea in here. I don't know. It's like I don't know. Such a the amount of games that I see above it on the viewer list is unreal. Caleb, do you still sell bones? Watched Evan CS. Just couldn't be asked. Just couldn't be asked to log into it though. That's fair enough. Yeah, I should do. Nice. Well, I don't really have much sympathy for the game. In all fairness, but just nobody ever seems to be ever interested in it. And it's the first time ever that I really can't play the game at all. Like, I loaded up last stream on Friday. I played one game and got bored. I generally can't. I can't play the game now. Not even on any of the other modes. It's strange. I wouldn't say sad. It's a little bit sad because in some ways it's like, how does the game go from the top spot to being what it is now? It's probably the way I summarize it. It's a little bit sad. Didn't watch it. I was going to bad work. Couldn't make it home time. That's fair enough. I'm looking forward to Battlefield at the moment, though. The beta's next week. The open beta is the 9th. It was the 9th, the 8th. Brzndz going to be playing it before then, though. Little winky face. You didn't hear that from me. I'm not too sure I get Black Ops 7. I enjoyed Black Ops 6, and when I played the Black Ops 6 beta, it was the most fun I had in Con ages. Then I ended up not pre-ordering the game, and then Morph kindly gave it me for New Year's. And then I literally didn't put it down for like 3 months. So Black Ops 6, in my opinion, has been quite good. But I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about spending £50, £60 on a COD every year. Sort of died out. It sort of died out during the Star Wars scene. Played that scene to max battle pass and just haven't found a way. You on about the Star Wars season that was this year? I'd probably agree with that, actually. That's a good summary. It seems since then, like that season just seemed to kill it. In terms of numbers. I mean, it is summer. Mods, can we unpin the message, by the way? It says live at 10:15, if that's not already unpinned. And can someone else in the world sleep, please? But no, I feel like that. There's a lot of people who didn't enjoy the Star Wars season. We just didn't help. This song's played out a million times. But yeah, a lot of people didn't enjoy it. And then I just don't think the season after was good enough to keep players. I don't know. I think a good comparison will be how does it perform at Christmas? How does it perform this autumn when the temperatures start cooling down everywhere? And people are back at home for the winter period and stuff. How does it perform? That'll be the real test, because if it doesn't perform, I hate when they go the wrong way. If it doesn't perform, then it's a little bit concerning for the game. I have something I can do to make it like grow the way over the water. Well, that's sort of over the water, but not the way I wanted it. Speaking of my FF1 lately, so I've just been doing my PvP, that's fair. Yeah, the one before this season, I brought the Stars Battle Pass. Don't think I got past R50, that's fair enough. I actually keep on, I forgot to unsubscribe to Crew. Not that I'm not bothered. But, so I keep getting the Battle Passes, but I barely am, because I literally load up and can only manage to play one game. I'm like, I never get anywhere close to completing them. But I literally struggle physically to enjoy playing more than the one. I load up once and that's it. I just get bored of Fortnite, that is. Chapter 6 was off to such a good start. Saying soon for me, Killed Star was just this season was good, but lost all the love for the game. Yeah, just bored of battle royales. Player shooters and Dead by Day. A lot of people seem to be playing Dead by Daylight. But I think that's helping mainly because they're just doing collabs all the time at the moment, which is revitalising the game a tad. Get back in the Rocket League, right? That's fine. Well, a chance because my teammate generally looked like they should have been in plat, but hey ho. That's what I get for solo queuing. Right, got about half an hour left to stream. Can't really go much longer than that because I've got the film at 1:15. Tempted to kind of do 2 films today because of it being Monday and me wanting to watch a couple of things that I won't necessarily be able to watch. Because Naked Gun leaves cinemas at the end of this week. But I obviously can't watch it next week, but I can't watch it next week. But Freakier Friday, I have like a massive interest in seeing because it seems quite funny. But I think it comes out later this weekend. Later this week, sorry, not weekend. So I kind of plan to see that maybe at the end of the week. Where did I put them stream lights earlier on? I think that's a good saying though about being bored of battle royales. I sort of see that. I'm not sure if the general amount of people. I don't really know what people are playing in general, to be honest. Everyone seems kind of spread out of what they're playing at the moment. Like in terms of the entire gaming world. Got the Miku movie. I didn't even know Miku was getting her own movie, to be honest. Some people who are inactive in stream got their perms removed on member. You're not the only one, but anybody who's been inactive, severely inactive, that is, had their perms removed. Mm, mm, mm. Do, 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 do. Right. Why the hell is there a random armadillo thing? Probably dumped it when the armadillo shut it out. Stone. Cobble. Forgetting to bring something over. Streamlights. That was it. I just don't know where I've put them. Did I leave them in the chest, possibly? Did leave them in the chest. But I don't want streamlights underwater. Why not? We'll do something a bit different. Shouldn't need any more than that. Top on torches. I'm happy with this little thing. It's a lot better than the land being left. Come on with stream lights are like a big light, or they don't. No, they must be go off a decent amount. Because that, yeah, they definitely go off a good amount of light. That's all that mattered. Let's put a couple of firefly bushes. One of the best things they added to this game. They don't just add permanent fireflies, but we move. I hate when work is quiet. So I always say this when people say in the chat about work being like busy and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but would you rather it be quiet? Because then, like, as you're saying here, it's like you're just sitting around, got note to do, but you can't go home because, well, then, you don't get paid. It's like, that's what I always say. I remember when I used to be employed, I hated quiet days. One of the worst things in the world, for real. Don't get me wrong. It being too busy can sometimes be a little stressful. But time definitely flies a lot quicker when you're actually busy doing something. I think maybe it also depends on what kind of job you're in as well. But I'd imagine retail, when it's quiet, I'd imagine is a blessing in terms of like big supermarkets, retail. I ain't got any moss. Probably do in my house. I'm not sure I could be asked to go back though. I see text by Agado and beta textures. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Saw a TikTok this morning of clips of PS3 and Xbox 360 Minecraft. Obviously not beta, but I do miss the game. Do miss so much about the game from that day and age. Be interesting to see what Minecraft announced this week because they've been a bit. There are a couple of they came out with some big bangs for the next update. It's been a bit quiet since. I'll be interested to see what they come out with. I feel like we're due something big for the next update. To be honest, the more I think about this new update, way of doing things, the more and more I dislike it. And prefer yearlies. When they announced it, I thought, oh, cool, it'd be like old Minecraft where they regularly added stuff, but Instead, it seems to be where they're just doing it every quarter of the year, so there's no real surprise of it. I thought there'd be like, you could have 1 week, you'll be able like, sorry, 1 month there'll be like nothing happening, but then you could have like a spree of like constant stuff being added, like minor stuff, and then you'd randomly bang, a big update gets dropped. Whereas at the moment, it's just, they're clearly, even though they're not on yearly, they clearly have a schedule that they're trying to meet. I wanted a pen up here as well, don't I? So 3 pens. I feel like I need to... Can someone remind me when it goes like 5 to 1? Because I feel like I'm going to end up missing... Getting distracted here, I can't lie. Which will be slightly problematic. The song's very interesting. Do I have to see me to burn this? No. Cool. So interesting. Interesting. Your mind's gone that way. Yeah, I'll let you know. Cheers, Caleb. Five to 1. Yeah, it's just more of like I'm seeing the time tick on. I'm like realizing I'm not really keeping track of it, and I just feel like I'm gonna end up getting distracted and be like, oh shit, it's like 10 past 1 or whatever. So I thought I'd drive like 13, 15 minutes. Very best I actually check traffic and stuff. Watching The Legend of OG today, if anyone's interested. It's something I saw advertised. And I was like, yeah, it looks alright. It's about some people who are into like that thing would say it looks cute. You'd have to search it up. So since the tickets are $4.99 today, as they always are on a Monday. But I might. There's Naked Gun on it free. So I might. Sorry for being rude. You're all good, Sigma. I'm glad you've realised that you were a little out of order for calling someone mean for not playing a mod. But no, you're all good, my friend. Sad image, want to touch, but I don't know why, but I love these textures. It's common to like the older textures, so it's not an uncommon thing. Like in the old Minecraft textures, it's super common. Like, I mean, you can't really see too many textures here, but the cobble being the main one. Ores there are probably the most commonly wanted. Oh, sorry, not commonly wanted, but commonly loved in terms of the old textures on ores. So yeah, triads that, yeah. There's been a triad out for a long time, but I was up in an hour and I thought, why not? Monday's the kind of day where I always try something a bit different on the film department because it's so cheap. So I always try and watch something a tad different on a Monday. Like, I think when the Five Nights at Freddy's film, although in my opinion Five Nights at Freddy's is hella boring, I think when that comes out, the second one, it'll probably be a Monday watch, if I'm honest. Because I'm gonna if to be honest, I know it's a weird way of watching it, but there's no way I'm gonna watch the first without at least being impressed by the second. And that might seem really bizarre, but Five Nights at Freddy's, in my opinion, is a very boring game and not scary. So I won't say very boring, that's harsh. It's just not scary. So I think if the second film impresses me, I'll be interested in the first. Even if it's one of them where you probably have to watch the first. I think I'm going to have watched the second first. I am aware that's an unpopular opinion, but that's why it's an opinion. I'm not interested. One film I definitely be watching no matter what. I won't be seeing Wicked. It looks shy. It looks incredibly woke as well. To be fair, films are actually going less woke because they've realised it's incredibly unpopular to go woke. The stats and numbers back that up. The only woke-ish film I've seen this year was Smurfs. I wouldn't say it was woke. It was just felt like I was in a therapy session for the entire thing. Which was just so much as I agree with mental health and stuff, it's just a bit too forced there, a bit patronising actually. You probably get it by watching the second movie. Yeah, I don't. Even if it was one of them where you need to watch the first, I just think if I'm gonna be interested in the first, I've got to see the second, and I'm not gonna make the effort at home to see the first. So I think when it comes out, I'll probably do a Monday watch of Five Nights at Freddy's where it's $4.99. Because then it's like if I don't enjoy it, I think then it'll be like, well, I've paid $5, which is why I always try something different on a Monday. I don't think it'll be one of them where I don't enjoy. I don't think I'll come out of it and think, oh, I didn't enjoy that. I just think I'll come out of it and be in the same opinion I always am with Five Nights at Freddy's, mid. I think I'll just be like, meh. So I don't think it'll be bad. I just don't think it'll be impressing me. Avatar is something I really am changing my opinions on, though. I saw the Avatar trailer and I was like, wow. I knew it was filmed in 3D and I've always heard about the 3D being impressive. I've always wanted to play the game because it's Ubisoft. And with Ubisoft being my most... in terms of single players, I always enjoy Ubisoft single players. So I've always been interested in the game, never watched the film. So I think that's something I'll also go see in 3D later on in the year. Thought the ones where you just sat in the office are boring, but the one security breach, secret... Yeah, see... It's just never really interested me, Friday's Freddy. It's not scary either. So, I was disappointed by the first one. The fear factor just wasn't there. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't go into the Five Nights at Freddy's film thinking there'd be a fear factor. I'd imagine there's probably a little jumpy jump every now and again, which you'd expect that with a thriller or horror. But nothing to truly get you going. I'm sure if you've got a nervous disposition or get scared easily, I'm sure it does, but... Speaking to someone who likes horror. Also, all the animatronics are real robots, which I like. Just don't use too much CGI, which I respect. CGI is really weird. It's got worse as it's got old. It got worse as it's got older. In terms, what I mean by that, in terms of old CGI is so much better than new CGI, which is not how it should be. So you see modern day CGI, like, nah. You see old CGI, and like, wow. It's like, how the hell did it get worse? I'd never understood how that's got worse. It should have got better. But definitely hasn't, that's for sure. I know, I sent an image of what a texture party, I've read that. I know, but there's also the other side who call you nostalgia blind, which is annoying. A lot of people say that about a lot of games. So yeah, no, I've seen that before with Minecraft where people say that. But in my opinion... I look at mine two different ways. It's good now. It's really good. And some of the things they've added are good. But there's a reason the game was also really good in its prime. And it's because of how simple it was. And people don't get that. A bit like with Fortnite as well. There's a reason Fortnite was so good in its prime. Because it was super simple. I know they had like dramatic events and all that. But it was just simple. Whereas now with Minecraft and now with Fortnite, it's both I feel like try and do too much. They just don't need to. Sometimes being simple is actually a positive trait. Doing too much can be just as harmful as not doing enough. In fact, probably more harmful. I've always said that about Fortnite though as well. I've said that with... It feels like every time they do something really good, they then try and change it to try and create a new thing. And the issue is they change it for the worse. They don't... The game has never, ever, ever, definitely since Chapter 2, never found something that works and then built upon it. They found something that works and then change it, and I don't know why. It really annoys me. Because there's so many different seasons I've liked, and then the next season I just get annoyed by the game because they've just changed it all, which doesn't make any sense. Also, weirdly, my opinion of Final Fantasy's graphics, like the original 7 games are made by one guy and are probably my favorite art style. The new one's made by a team, and I know it's a different art style, but the new Final Fantasy is decent, but doesn't hit the same, yeah. Oh, I can imagine. I've caught with everything. There we go. Right, I'm not going to start anything because I know I'll get distracted. So I'll leave you with perms. Finn, right, I'm live on Thursday from 12 p.m. UK time. So as you knew, obviously, new players don't get to have perms. So when you earn my trust, you'll get perms off stream. But 12 p.m. UK time, next live, mate. It's been a good stream today. I was going to do Phasmophobia, but I just kind of got into the Minecraft thing. I will do Phasmophobia, though, because I want to get back into that. It's one of my, actually, one of my favourite games, Phasmophobia, that is, I'd probably say now. 5 to 1, yeah, I see. I don't need to end at 5 to 1, but I wanted the 5 to 1 to give me the 5-minute notice. I probably would say Phasmophobia is one of my favourite games, because although I've not played it in pretty much all year, it is a really nice concept and a really good game. Also really good for TikTok, I noticed. What the hell that is. Right, I hope you guys have a good afternoon, evening. Silent and Caleb, if you both could DM me on Discord a colour for the whiteboard, that'd be great. I remember Aiden said green for his, so I don't need to ask him. But if you both could DM me a colour for the whiteboard, that'd be grand. DM me on Discord.